Once again, welcome to another episode of Finesse Your Feelings, where
your feelings will get finessed.
Ooh,
Yes.
damn. Ooh, damn.
Your feelings will get finessed.
Damn. Ooh, damn.
Your feelings will get finessed.
Damn.
Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's
damn.
Your feelings will
Ooh,
get
Yes.
finessed.
Damn. Ooh, damn.
Lamar got the flu.
Damn.
Lamar got the flu.
Ooh,
He gon'
damn.
do what it do.
Ooh,
Go, let it go.
He gon'
damn.
do what it do.
Ooh, damn. Today we got Simply Chris, Timo Beezy,
Yo.
KD Rum,
You.
El Santana.
Got them spirit figures going on.
Yeah, my brother, he got his flu game going on today, y'all. So bear with him.
He MJing with Jazz and them, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, time out.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it strong.
Remember the flu
That's
game?
right,
that's right.
Better come out strong. Because I remember when Jordan came out in that flu game,
You know
he
what
went
I'm saying?
fucking off.
Jordan scored
Went
60.
off.
He scored 60, bruh. So you got to score 60, bruh.
Yeah.
Scored no 60 in the flu game.
How much he score?
He scored at
It was
least
like 42,
like
right?
40.
Probably about 30, I think.
Nah, he put up more than that.
Yeah, he put up more than that now.
Oh,
I'm gonna
30,
need- I'm gonna need you to-
30
I'm
ain't no
gonna need-
slouch neither.
Nah, yeah, I mean,
It ain't.
nah. There's no way he only put up 30. No.
On the
It
flu
was
game?
only put like 42 or
For the
something.
flu game. Just
Yeah.
look up flu game.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah, either way.
you know what I'm
38.
saying?
38,
Hey,
yeah, good enough.
That's a
we,
40, that's
we
a-
need
that's-
38 from you.
That's a 40 piece.
We're
38
going to need
hot.
38 topics.
Capital T. We want me to spell it. H-O capital T.
Yeah.
Hot.
We need a flu game.
38 sentences.
Well, y'all, today, again, hop right into it like we normally do. And just a question, just to throw out there. We were all talking about the criminal record. You know, when you're young, you know, your youth criminal record is separate from your adult criminal record. Although they do use your youth criminal record against you when you are an adult. But do we feel like that threshold of 18 should really be like, should we move that number up to like maybe 23, 24? Because I feel like, you know, you're not really fully mature until you're around that age. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's in college still, you know, partying, DUIs, stuff like that. You know, 19, 20, and see that sticks with you.
I mean, I think it comes down to the crime itself.
Okay.
Because certain things, okay, you can say, oh, okay, well, they were adolescent. They weren't fully developed, okay. But
Yeah, because, you know, if it's college night, Spirit Week, you know what I'm saying? I'm 19. I go to, I don't know, fucking Howard University. Let's just throw that one out there. I don't know.
Okay.
California University. Who gives a damn? Massachusetts.
But it's like, but
We
it's
getting drunk. We getting fucked up.
okay, when it comes to the crime,
Okay.
right?
the crime is the factor.
Yeah, that's a factor. So
That's
say
the
at
factor.
14, I got a DUI.
Well, you shouldn't be driving.
I mean, that's just
Well,
say
you
that's a
shouldn't- you
crime
shouldn't
though.
be
But that's
drinking.
but that's a crime.
You shouldn't be
true.
drinking
We
at
talking
14.
about
That's
about
true.
crimes
That's true.
here.
That's true.
So it's like,
well,
if
you technically you shouldn't be drinking at 19.
Exactly. You got to be 21.
Gotta be 21. Yeah.
But you can still get a DUI
Yes.
at 14. You
Yeah.
can still get a DUI at 19. So if the crime carries, now should it be a statute of limitation to that crime? Maybe.
But what if it's like jaywalking?
Okay, something like that.
criminal record,
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
now.
jaywalking.
But it's still,
Yeah.
it's still a criminal record. Like,
But
okay.
ain't that like a misdemeanor? That ain't a felony.
Nah. Yeah,
think it's- I
yeah,
think
that's
it is
that's a misdemeanor.
Yeah. So it's like when
Yeah.
it comes to certain crimes, I can understand like, yo, getting it off your record and like being on some, like, it's almost like you resetting yourself. If you resetting, like if you doing what you're supposed to do. And I feel like when it comes to certain crimes, if you get a crime at a young age,
right.
you should be able to work it out to get it off your record.
So, do you agree as a 14-year-old committing a murder, should they get a life sentence?
I mean,
that's a touchy subject.
well, I mean, it all comes down to the malice of it. I mean,
but hold up.
okay,
So say if, not to cut you off,
no, you good, bro?
because you can cut me off after I say this shit. But when it comes to a certain type of murder, say if as a 14-year-old I'm watching my mother get her ass beat,
Exactly.
and I can't do nothing like this is a strong, powerful dude. And the only thing I could do is like stab him or shoot him or like I'm just trying to defend my mother because this is all I know.
I like that you threw that word in there, defend.
Okay, but in the court of law, it could be looked at as something else.
You're right, but I like the fact that you threw in the word defend because that is, to me,
That's key.
that is a key.
Okay, so let me twist your brain a little bit.
Okay, let's go.
Again, so when it comes to the defending part, like they could say they're defending, but you know it's not justified as defending.
Okay, or even let's even switch it up a bit. What if let's just say, again, I'm 14, 13, and I don't like the fact that I made a bad grade, so you put me on punishment and took my cell phone. I get to the point where I'm just fucking angry, and I just say, you know what? Super Saiyan mode.
But can you?
I'm about to fucking kill you.
But Chris,
Okay, you gonna Kamehameha
jail.
me?
Nah, but I can stab you in the fucking back while you in there cooking.
right?
It's true.
And I can say I defended myself because she put me on punishment and locked me in a room.
Nah,
So do I deserve a life sentence?
no, that don't
Killing
fall.
my mom?
No,
I
that
killed
don't.
I killed my
Yeah.
my dad because he put me in a room.
No,
And
that don't fall in the same
I felt-
category.
I mean,
No.
but
do
no.
they
but
deserve a life
you could
sentence?
say
though?
you could defend yourself.
Do they deserve a life sentence as a 14-year-old whose mind is not even there enough to even grasp what the parent is trying to do? We talking bad kids smoking with cigarettes.
I stole my grandma's car.
You know,
I
What
was
did
just,
you do? What
I
did
was
you
wanting
do?
to go do hood rat shit with my friends.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
smoke
What did-
cigarettes.
you feel me? What did you do? You know, when she told you that you couldn't have the keys,
You a
I beat
fool,
her
bruh.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what he was talking about, though. That's that shit.
I'm gonna get them red cigarettes.
So
I mean,
I feel there's levels to everything. What it comes down to, there's levels. I can talk about a personal experience for me. So I was 11, 12 at the time, and I came home, and my sister had a black eye and a bloody lip. So when I got to the crib, now mind you, I'm just out and about doing things normally and just, you know, in the streets, just having fun or whatever. And I get back to the house and I see my sister. Now, mind you, my sister is 4 years older than me. So if I'm 11, 12, that means she's 15, 16.
She's a older,
Yeah.
responsible teen.
So she's dating someone that is 20, 21 at the time. And
Could that be considered a pedophile?
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
can talk
yeah.
about that later. We can talk about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah.
That's a deep dive.
But-
That's a deep dive later.
So she's dating this older dude, and he put her hands. He put his hands on her. She didn't want to admit to it. Like when I came to the crib and I got back to the house, I was like, "Yo, what happened?" I was like, "Dude, he put his hands on you," and she was like, "Well, you don't need to talk about that." I was like, "Jack, yo, did he put his hands on you?"
But
I don't
ready
want to talk about it right now.
I'm about to put my paws and feet on this jive turkey because it's like I'm looking at my sister and I see
Yes.
black eyes. Like,
Yes.
bro, if I see my sister with a black eye, I'm going ham.
Yes.
But again, my sisters are younger than me, so it's like, you know, it's like that older brother syndrome. But it's like, you know, when you have that brother syndrome, you looking at certain things. You like,
Yes.
yo, I gotta respond. But then it's like when you seen the black eye, and you say if you got something to kill this fool, right? And how old you say you was? What?
I was 11, 12. So at that time, no,
Okay,
I didn't.
So, but say if you had the mental capacity to be like, yo, I'm gonna light this fool up.
Well, what I can tell you is, this motherfucker was swole as shit. Like he was motherfucking
Beefy motherfucker.
Yeah, he was
It's
beefy
Taco
dude.
Tuesday, nigga.
Again,
So-
I'm getting the pistola.
So what I did personally was I went to one of my best friend's house and I was like, yo, Alex.
He got the pistola.
I was like, yo, Jude put hands on Jackie.
And he got the pistola.
And he was like, all right, now Alex is 2 years older than me. Year 2. And he was like, all right, cool. We grabbed the aluminum baseball bat and we sat on the porch.
Y'all waiting for him.
We waited for this motherfucker to come back to the house.
Whoop his ass with that aluminum bat,
And-
baseball bat.
Now, mind you,
That bitch
we
gonna
two
bend up on you,
teenagers, and this dude is
A full grown man. He's
full
a man.
grown man.
Full grown man. He's an
And-
adult.
When he got to the crib,
Y'all not even teenagers yet. Look at that. Y'all
Yeah.
11 and 12 years
Yeah.
old trying to
so
go.
he gets to the crib,
Quick.
and we're like, he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Yo, you put hands on my sister." Like, and he was like, "Oh, y'all little motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit." And then the beating commenced. We beat the fucking shit out of him. Like aluminum bat to them ribs and everything. Like I ain't hit his ass in the head because I wasn't trying to go to jail.
Right.
But
But
I took them body shots.
You committed an assault.
Yes, I did.
You assaulted
Under
the fuck out of him.
law,
Yes,
you can go
so,
to jail.
Going back to what you're
Technically.
saying, I didn't come up on charges for that because obviously his bitch ass wasn't going to go ahead and talk about go to court at that time. He wasn't going to go ahead and press charges because at that time in the 90s, you a bitch if you did some shit like that.
Okay, let's fast forward
still
now.
is.
Yes, today's day is completely different.
Yeah, so say if you know what I'm saying, that 20-year-old,
Oh yeah, he would have pressed
going to
charges.
jail. And then as a
Guess
12,
who's going to jail tonight?
and then as the 11, 12-year-old, should I trial you as an adult
No.
for attempted murder?
No, and
Nowadays, motherfuckers got that shit on them. Try me, you want. I'm a smoke.
well, yeah, nowadays it's different. Like
the
way we-
Leos got that shit on them too. So you
yeah,
gotta be.
that's what I'm saying.
no
Back,
weirdos.
back in the day,
I mean,
we
yeah.
usually threw hands. In that case, swole ass motherfucker, 20 grown ass man. Yeah, we took that bat to his ass.
Yeah, for sure though. You did the right thing.
Right.
It's different back then, but yes, you are correct. Today's day,
Yeah.
like motherfuckers are quick to grab that strap.
I mean, morally, I feel like you did the right thing. Legally,
Oh, I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't.
guess who's going to jail tonight?
Yeah.
I mean,
Nowadays, yeah, I'm going to fucking jail.
But
You
is
would've beat
that
my ass with a bat?
but then going back to what I said earlier, is that considered self-defense?
I would say yes.
Not self-defense.
That's not self-defense.
Family defense.
Nah,
But
But that's
is
not
that a thing?
self-defense.
Is that a thing?
I mean I mean, pretty much that dude broke in the house. This is how I look at it. He broke in the house, whipped my sister's ass, and then I repaid the respect. That's how I look at it.
Which is fine, and morally,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
morally.
yeah, right.
morally, we okay with that.
But morally, you going to jail.
Yes.
You feel me?
Hello.
But should that
Sexuality.
charge as an 11-year-old follow me into adulthood? No.
That's the question.
No.
You know, like, and again, you know,
I don't know.
No.
why not?
Because it's like, yo, you still got the same retarded brain, bruh.
Bro,
Yeah, because hold on.
no.
Hold on. As of now, right now, at this very second,
If something was
about to get finessed.
at this very second, right here, right now,
Speak on it, Chris.
somebody put their hands on your sister.
you ready to put them paws on them,
You still going to jail tonight?
and you a licensed registered gun holder.
So,
With that same baseball bat?
And fuck a baseball bat, I got my pistol. I'm shooting you at the ankles.
In today's world,
In today's world. Same world, because it ain't a different world.
we can't speak on it
From where we come from.
because if that same situation happened today, I mean, law enforcement's never gonna find out.
Oh, bro.
Oh
shit. You
the
watch
fuck
it.
out of here.
Watch it.
You talking about me 20 years later
Time out.
and knowing what I know now.
Time out.
That's fine.
Time out. Hold up. Time out.
Go ahead. Get it, KD.
Disclaimer.
Please.
All comments made are made by OB. we do not condone.
I don't
even condone this. I don't even condone this.
Okay, but I'm putting a disclaimer. And OB just said he did.
Hell
so
no.
I had to put.
Wait a minute. I got a disclaimer because I identify as a fire hydrant. Fire hydrants do not carry
Fire hydrants.
But you don't have no
All
red.
we do is put out fires, baby. That's all we do.
But you don't have no.
As a fire
Yeah,
hydrant.
you don't have a red on today, brother.
Hey.
You rocking that polo blue? With
Yeah, you
the,
blew
fine.
out
with
today.
that, with that
That's
sad
fine.
graze
See,
hat.
he
That's
went
fine.
from a blood to a crib. Ain't that a blood?
That's fine. That's
Look at
fine.
that. Look at
I'm
that.
okay with that. I'm all right with that. Shit. Fuck it.
But
I ain't got no crime.
I'm not about certain things following people. Like there are certain things that you do as an adolescent and as a teenager. That shit shouldn't follow you. Like
I mean, but okay, now I bring up another question then. So it's like, should any like when I look at certain crimes, it's like the penalty for that shit is outrageous.
Yes.
yeah.
Some of them crimes is just like, yo, like what the like even some of the murder crimes is like, yo, that's kind of outrageous.
I mean, some of those murder crimes, yes, they do kind of fit into that because of the fact of, you know, gang violence and street violence and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's one of those things to where you're about that life. So you're doing this shit knowing
That you about to go to jail for
yes,
40 years.
and you're willingly committing this crime. Like, yes, that kind of shit, because your mental state at that point in time is on that level. So yes, that kind of stuff should follow you. But the shit what I was talking about as far as like, you know, defending my sister.
Wait. Hold up. Time out.
Go ahead.
Time out.
Because, okay, let's just say I grew up in Compton. Okay. I was born into this shit. This is all I fucking know. The people around me just so happen to be gang members who actually take care of me. I look up to them.
Okay.
You know? So,
But every place got a hood.
every place got a hood. I'm just using
Yes,
that.
they do.
I'm using
Every
that
place got a hood.
because...
Yes, they do.
Because you could say that as far as
I can say as far as Chicago. I can say as far
You
as
could
South
say that-
Carolina.
you could say that
I can
as
say
far as
fucking-
Portsmouth.
I can say as
Yeah.
far as fucking Wyoming.
Everywhere has a
everywhere
hood.
has a hood. So
Everywhere
it's
has
like
a hood.
if you go outside and your homeboy, because back in my day, being in Portsmouth, it was hood segregated. So if I'm from this hood, I'm not going.
But that's
to
how the
this
gang
hood.
culture is.
But it's
Same thing.
but it's different. But it was like back then, gang culture wasn't heard of. Not as far as
not over here.
not
yeah.
as far as what we like.
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
even in like when I was raised in New York, you know, like in New York, that gang crap wasn't the thing. It was like
It wasn't as profound.
yeah, it wasn't.
As it is now.
Like
As
now,
it is now.
like now, I can go there and see a whole bunch of retardedness, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
it's a fad.
Yeah, it's completely different.
And then
now.
it's like
But
people
again-
don't even know the origin behind half of that. Like when I did the research behind like gang culture, like people should really look at what gang culture came from.
and people nowadays don't even know like
But I'm
like
saying,
the original respect behind that. Like they don't understand that.
It was a rank structure.
Yes.
yes,
it was.
Technically, it still is, but
No, not like
not
it was back then.
anymore. It's not
Because
the same
it's
as
like
it was.
because it's like the youngins don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They don't care. They like, yo, if I want
They
your
like,
spot,
I
I'ma take
got this 9. I can just fucking shoot up whatever I want to fucking
like,
shoot
bro,
up.
I remember like last year when the killings was happening in the 757, it was a lot of stuff going on with politic wise. It was just like, bro, I don't care about what your rank is. You dead.
Yeah, shit is different now.
It's different. They don't care about rank structure.
These youngins don't give a fuck.
it's like that OG mentality is somewhat gone a little bit. It's sad.
It is gone.
Depending on the area.
Nah, everywhere.
I mean, I can. All we can speak on is
down
our
in Cali.
area. We
Down
can
in Cali,
speak
you-
on our area.
I can speak from
I mean, you know people in Cali?
yes.
All right.
I'll call my brother right now. He's called Cali. That's his name from San Diego.
Okay.
Okay.
You feel me? And again, back. To
I mean, hey, to all my Cali, look,
Hey,
all,
bro,
all my
look.
dudes that watching Cali, like, all right, bro, like, all comments are made by Simply Christian.
that's fine. And I know niggas from California. Yeah, I've worked with people from California.
But no, you can
San
throw your
Diego.
comments in here and throw some shit out there, ask
Yeah.
some questions. I mean,
Like
we open.
it's the structure. The structure isn't as bad as people. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna use Compton because that's the motherfuckers know.
I got you.
Okay.
All right, so boom, I'm born in Compton. Everybody around
Been
me,
here for years.
everybody around me, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? My mama strung out. My daddy ain't here. That's who fucking raised me. They put me down. All right.
Okay.
This is all that I know. Now I get hit with a fucking. Let's just say I did something stupid. I went and robbed the candy store trying to get some money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I may have acted out. OG got on my ass, but at the end of the day, I committed that crime. Fucking 14, 15. 16. Really. You know what I'm saying? So when I turned 24, I still got to, I'm still looked at that because my history shows that I'm affiliated with these people. I've committed this petty ass fucking unarmed robbery.
But see, like, okay, so now let's talk.
Now I'm trying to change my life around.
So let's talk the crime thing and let's talk structure, rank structure. So say if you commit a crime at 14 years old, you as a 24-year-old, you get hit with another crime. You not growing yet. Like, you ain't went through the rank structure. You ain't trying to but most people, like the kids nowadays, they bully themselves or they'll just do some destructive shit and do some stuff that just be like, yo.
But if you following a real OG and you talking real structure, a real
again,
OG
what are we
ain't gonna
talking
give
about
you-
with the OG, bro?
Hold on. A motherfucker that's been there, done that, and actually run this motherfucking block.
But again, with these kids nowadays, they
Even
don't
with the kids-
process some of that.
Yes, they do. Even with the kids nowadays, bro, you can go on YouTube and look at this shit for real, for real.
Okay.
Motherfuckers from Nutty Block ain't necessarily moving just to be moving. No, they actually listen to
From
the
what
motherfucking
you
OG.
see, okay. Now here's the thing.
You can look up the crimes,
Listen, bro. You saying some stuff off of YouTube. Have you physically went to California and watched the structure of stuff in California?
And the thing I'm
Not going off of word of mouth. You going and then it's like you going off of word of mouth. Like, bro, I could sit here and be like, yo,
I mean, yeah.
da 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 in New York. And I could sell that to you and him and everybody in YouTube land. It could be like, yo, this is what I did, right?
Okay.
But it's like, yo, it's on me. I could sell that.
Okay.
Anything could be sold.
That's true.
So what I'll add to that is, so we're talking about kids committing crimes and then not being held accountable for them.
Not necessarily held
Well,
accountable.
all right,
but-
now, being able to turn over a new leaf.
right.
Okay.
Don't hinder me
what,
from that.
So what have you done since then?
Not committed a fucking crime.
No. Say if you have.
But you have to, if you
And
don't,
you have to grow.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Obi,
you have
like,
you
you
have
have to
to
grow.
you have to progress. You have to prove progression to be able to get to that status to where that crime that you committed
But how do you
back in the day.
That's what I'm asking though. How do you prove to a motherfucker that I'm progressing? Although now I haven't done another crime. I
Okay.
did that just that one. What is me proving progression that I've went to school? I didn't understand school, so I fucking left school.
It's simple.
School's not cool for me.
Not commit another crime.
There you go. That should be the only answer.
No, but that's not the only one.
No, that don't work.
It
like
should
that.
be.
That's
No, it
that's
doesn't.
Because you can't
That's
dictate
one,
how
you
I live my life.
But
If
that
I
doesn't
want to get
work.
out here and live in a fucking tent, I should be able to get out here and live in a fucking tent.
no, because now you have something to prove. If you don't want this status going into your grown man life, grown woman life, You have to prove this.
I did by not committing another crime.
No,
that ain't.
You have to prove
Because the stigma is still on you that you haven't progressed yet. So it's like, okay,
so you got to prove that.
Let me try to
go ahead.
Let me try to get with OB and try to figure some shit out.
Oh no, you got this.
So look, when it comes to say if you commit a crime, right, and you still like you say you went to school, you did this and you did that, right?
School wasn't for me, so I dropped out.
Okay, and that makes it even worse. So say if you dropped out, but then you ain't do shit, you still the same person from 14 to 24. Like, you didn't try to do nothing for your community. You didn't try to do nothing for yourself.
Community service.
You ain't do nothing for yourself. You still the same person. So the stigma of you being that person, like, okay, say if you committed a crime at 14, but then you come back, like you went to school didn't work, but you got a job. And you working your 9 to 5, you got a family now, you doing other shit. Again, you got a family now. You are out and about with your family. You are giving the image that, yo, I'm not that guy. And look at the job aspect. Have you progressed in your job? Yeah.
Did you elevate?
And not even that.
Are you just a clerk?
Or
did you move up?
I didn't get a job because the crime that I committed, they wouldn't hire me.
Okay, but even then, but it's like, even then, say if you was at McDonald's, right? Mm-hmm. And you got a family and you are providing for your family. You said, F this crime. I don't want to do like whatever I did at 14. That was when I was 14. I got a whole family, girl, kids. I can't get another job, but I'm willing to do the straight and narrow at this McDonald's because this is all I got. I'm not resorting back to what I did. I'm not resorting back to the crime, and I'm not doing stupid shit as far as...
I got a question.
And that comes down to a mentality.
I got a question. Have you ever been at a job where it costs you more to even go to this job and perform this job than it is for you to just sit at home?
HUD.
Okay. Well,
shout out to HUD. All right. That is a slave box.
Because you're not
shout out to all the people on 757 that know about HUD. Because you're not, and sweat slave to that damn.
Because you're not making enough money to sustain. You're not making enough money to sustain progression.
If you're talking about current and the way things are going, yes.
But it's like
but back in the day, no.
Okay, but then go in the way. Okay, go ahead, Lamar.
System wise, what is it that you ask? What does the law provide to get your shit sponged and all that? Like, what's the proper community service and what else?
I mean, there are a bunch of different legal things that you have to go through. Like, you can even get a DUI in certain states expunged. You got to pay money if it's your first offense.
But mind you,
but that's a personal problem.
Yes.
Let's throw that out there.
Yes.
If you are not capable of playing the game of life, knowing the law of the land, and you know what you got to do. You got to go pay Peter to kill Paul. So if I got to go get the lawyer or go to court to get all my rights back, we see it all the time with felons, bruh. Felons go to jail. They do their time. They get out. They got to fight the system. They got to do all the fuck shit because it is fuck shit.
Look at the time and money that you got to sit there and deal with that shit, bro.
But at the end of the day, it's worth it.
But that's a legal system.
And
the legal system is not going to give you a handout unless you're a fucking lawyer.
Never.
Unless you're a lawyer. So you could pay for those 7 years.
And even that is kind of iffy. Yeah. I know lawyers that do stupid shit and still on the fuck shit.
Yeah.
So it depending on who you are as well. It's like
it all comes down to what side of the law you're trying to be on.
Exactly.
Which goes back to
on that one decision that I made as a 14-year-old.
Yes.
Hey.
But
that's harsh, man.
You made a fucked up decision then, and then now you have to.
I got to live with that shit because
you got to make yourself feel more relevant and make yourself a better person. Is what it comes out.
So what makes me a better person? Like what describes me as a better person? Because hold on, who are you to tell me just because I got to get out here and go get a job and all this other shit? Well, what if I don't want a fucking job? What if I want to live off nature? Now I'm not considered as a better person because I don't have a job.
No, if you want to live,
if you want to live off nature, ain't nobody gonna fucking track you.
yeah, that's on you. That's the lifestyle that you chose.
You living out in the middle of the motherfucking woods now.
I know people that would live will buy one of them trailer homes and will
the barn and minions.
Yeah. Like they'll drive in the middle of nowhere and learn how to live. It's nothing wrong with that. But then it's like, again, if you want to get disconnected, which half the time that's not a bad idea. But again, certain people are not programmed to do that.
Yes.
Most people can't survive off of material shit.
This is true.
So it's like, yo, if I bro, imagine if a motherfucker can't have a Xbox or PS5 right now. World will go crazy right now.
I give you one better. Imagine motherfuckers can't have that cell phone.
That too. I know people that couldn't go 2 minutes without being on their phone.
Me too.
Okay. So we here talking about, juvenile criminal records and trying to figure out whether they should be able to sustain or they should not be able to be tried and put into future problems with their juvenile criminal record. Then we have the Nassau situation. Go ahead.
No. Actually, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say what the fuck I was about to say because
Say it.
So
say it.
Go ahead, break down the Nassau for us.
For those who don't know, it's NARSOL. That is a website. They were founded in 2007. And this goes into what we're talking about as far as trying crimes and keeping people held accountable. So this organization wants to get rid of the sex offender registry. Like they don't want you to know.
Okay,
they don't want you to know.
Let me speak
who
on that.
around
Hold on.
Speak on that.
Before you speak on it, can I just say one thing?
By all means.
Go for it.
So say at 14, you committed a sex crime.
What was your sex crime?
You
And
there's certain
say
things at 14, you
hit a 12-year-old.
Yeah, you forced yourself on a 12. Yeah, exactly. You forced yourself on a 12-year-old. The parents found out, they pressed charges on you.
That is a flim flam, Lamar.
That's not a flim flam.
It is a flim flam.
Lamar is not a flim flam. You copyrighted that word. Yes.
I will allow it.
You allow it?
But that is one of those situations to where, what are we teaching our youth? Like,
but then that's a deep word. That's deep, bro.
Yes. Let me go ahead. Let me go.
Go ahead.
I got 2 comments.
Okay.
Comment number 1. The only way I excuse that shit is if you're peeing in public, not by any fucking children. Motherfucker get caught pissing in public. I mean, dude, I used to be a land surveyor. I used to piss in public all the fucking time. I ain't gonna lie. You can't do that to me.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
But I do look at my surroundings. Like, first off, I'm not pissing in the school parking lot, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. If I'm in the middle of nowhere,
you feel me? I'm not.
If you pull over on the side of the highway, because you can't hold it in anymore.
And I'm covering myself.
You feel me?
Or I might just piss in the bottle and throw it out. I might litter.
Now, mind you, let's throw this out there.
I ain't gonna catch you. I had one of those last week. I'm like, damn, you bathroom. I got your bathroom about it.
Like,
I said, oh no, it's a gymnastic building ready to come.
Yeah,
and you you can't do that. You can't do that.
Said, well, I just go home.
You feel me?
Well, I mean,
if you full-blown adults,
if you go ahead and just whip your shit out, men, women, both, and you decide that you're just going to go ahead and fucking piss and not pay attention to your surroundings, yes, that's different.
Yeah.
But the fact that
I ain't that Mount trash when taking a piss.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
What was the second one?
Second one is if the minor is lying about their age and you just don't know.
Treachery.
Because the minor can lie. I've seen that. Well, minor lie. I'm 18 and you telling me that you're 18, you look 18, and come to find out you're 16. And I'm like, whoa. Hold up.
Unfortunately, with unpopular fucking, criticism, I can go with that because of the fact of, now mind you, me being a man,
Because not everybody got IDs.
I've gotten into clubs faking my fucking age.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So,
And I think it's still people still do that today.
yeah.
So it's like it ain't like when you see and then it's like nowadays these jokers like these 14, 15, like they look like grown,
And that's men and women. I mean, boys and
yeah,
girls.
and
yes.
dudes. Like
Yes.
everybody,
Everybody
everybody's
football
looking
player.
old as crap now.
Yeah, like
So it's like for a person to see a person in a club getting in with fake IDs and then you're lying about your age. But then we could talk about that. What do you do when you in that type of predicament?
when you do find out, get up
call
and
you-
walk the fuck out.
Yes.
But
Yep.
I feel-
it's
Right
already
in
been
there.
done. It's already been done.
Still, walk out, move on.
You could walk
just gonna
out,
be
but
like-
say if the person like track you down and be like, "Yo, under them rules you said, OB, under that
They call
under
you
that,
Chris
what would you do?
Hansen. I'm
What
gonna
would
call
you
you
do?
Chris Hansen.
and I mean,
Oh no!
that particular situation, I mean, I have to agree with Chris on it as far as saying, hey, if you recognize and you're knowing that this shit is not the fucking right thing, knowing that, all right, you're fucking around with a minor that you actually acknowledge and because this shit has been exposed, then yes, need to get the fuck out. But for very few situations to where you don't know,
And you got flim flam.
yeah, you got flim
That
flam.
flim flam.
You got flim flam.
We copywriting that.
I
line.
mean, that's kind of playing.
and it's
It's a
hard.
devil's advocate type.
It's
deal.
hard because it's like,
but
well, pardon me, because if that's my daughter, bro, you guys should do better.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
and I'm fucking
okay,
working.
but who got to do better, the daughter or the person? that
Both
did
of you
it?
motherfuckers.
But no. But who do you hold more accountable?
My daughter.
Oh, but at the end of the day, your daughter feels like she could go and file something on homeboy.
No,
And that's
yeah,
why her
yeah.
ass is getting into the. Let me shut up.
No,
No. Talk it though.
No.
Keep going.
He's
Keep
right.
going.
He's right what he's saying because
Nah,
yes,
yeah, my
I
daughter's
would-
more accountable. You
Yes.
know you fucking.
I mean, I know,
underage. Why the
and
fuck
again,
you
we
do
know that, right?
Yeah.
We know that the daughter's more accountable, but in the law of the justice system, right?
He still fucking because like my dude.
And he's
Do your
going to
research.
jail.
Do your research.
How?
Okay,
Come
so,
on.
So
Yo,
this is,
come on.
This is how I feel about that
Let's-
situation. My daughter knows she's fucking up. She's putting this person in the fucking crosshairs.
Let's say if your daughter's
So-
a fucked up individual.
All right, hold on.
I
How
don't give
many
a fuck
times-
about that.
How many
I don't give a
times
fuck about that.
have you fucked on the very first day?
I could count with. Well,
You
Do
can
I,
you count?
do I have
is,
to
is it a
actually
lot?
name that?
it's
Is it a lot?
I mean, I
Even
can
back
count
in them days?
Hold on,
I
wait,
can
wait,
count-
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I can count on
Disclaimer.
two hands.
Disclaimer.
Yes.
Hey, this is all in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all in the
sure,
past.
sure.
All in the past. This is a long time ago. Long time ago.
And the reason I ask that is because on a normal basis, you actually get to know the person before you just start fucking.
Obeezy, you from Fayetteville?
No.
Listen.
No.
Hold up.
I disagree with
Because if
that.
I call, hold on,
No,
hold on,
I
I'm
disagree with that
18.
What did he say? What did
I'm
you say?
18. Hold on, I'm 18.
He said you know the person before you smash.
Not necessarily know them. But, no. Not necessarily know them, but I'm sitting here texting you. Yo, what you doing? Where you at?
Obeezy.
Bro,
Obeezy.
I met bitches in the club. All right. I met broads
Women.
in the club
Yeah. women.
that night, and I've smashed.
Exactly.
There's a
You-
couple
it-
that I don't
it
even
was-
fucking remember
yeah,
their name.
yeah.
I know this.
I swear, it's a lot of them.
Yes.
It was a lot of them.
There's quite a few that I don't remember their name.
Remember when I tore my shit? When I tore my Achilles, I was going in, bruh. I was going in, and it was a lot of people.
Wait a minute,
No,
Kobe.
but-
How you tell your Achilles?
Man, look,
That was
Fucking
army shit.
that was some army shit.
Fucking-
Matter of fact, weren't you at the basketball game where I tore my
Yeah,
jaw?
I was.
Man, look, I went up, tried to steal the ball. All you heard was
He went.
the whole crowd.
He went to Steph Curry and
But I
motherfucking
was
Klay
balling.
Thompson shit.
I was
and he was
balling.
ready. And it was like,
We were balling that day.
Yes, we were.
Some ballers.
Yes, we were.
We were balling.
but to go back in what you were saying, as far as knowing the chick, no,
No.
No.
I mean, you get to know.
No, because it's a one nighter.
No.
You meet the girl,
You smash.
you smash. You
And
don't
then
know
you
no
don't-
intellect about
That's it.
nothing.
She done. I don't know this bitch.
That's true.
Now, say if it's a round two, even with round twos, is still iffy because it's like you still ain't like if it, especially if it's
trying to do what we need to do.
especially if it's just a smasher type joint. It's like you're not even paying attention. It's like yo, yo, you agree, I agree. It's kind of like a consensual thing. So
It was like what Dave Chappelle was trying to do with trying to have the contracts.
right.
The sexual contracts
so this-
where he was making them sign.
Kobe.
So that means from now on, fellas, we need to make sure.
Oh, no,
For sure, make sure.
No, that's been a thing.
Because-
That's been a thing.
But it's not. But it's like again, even with that being the thing, it's still the like yo, you can't like that's a human being thing. Like yo, you see something, it's almost like it's the wild, bro. You go somewhere and you see a baddie, right?
Bro, you gotta ask, bro.
I mean, yeah,
gotta ask, you
now
fuck
people
around.
are
13
conscious.
dudes.
People are conscious and asking,
Damn
right? And then we can even flip the script, like, yo,
And
We-
it's
are we gonna-
offensive
are
if
we-
you ask.
are we talking about on both sides? Because all these
not grown,
all
not
these
young women,
all
grown
these,
women, yeah.
all these grown women is messing with these teenagers, bro. Let's talk about it.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
You know what?
Is they sex offenders?
Yes.
That's
No.
That's gonna be another one. Because I already put that in our group chat as far as that shit goes.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
crazy.
But
That's
It's still,
but to
it's
stay-
still,
to stay
yes, there are
relevant-
sex offenders.
to stay relevant,
Women
to what
sex
we're-
offenders are not really known like that, bro.
That's
Hey, we
because
can't-
men
yeah,
ain't
we
goddamn
need a
talent.
woman
But
on
let's
this.
still
We
on
need a
them.
woman on that
Let's
one.
put the equal rights out. Equal rights for the men out there.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I don't care. Hey, look, even if y'all smash them older women, y'all better go snitch.
Here's the question though: are they gonna consider you weak because you
I don't
snitching
care.
on old pussy?
You still smashed.
See, that
You still smashed.
That goes
have to
into
get
the
this right
other
perspective,
fucking
bro.
subject that I put in our group chat. But I want to stay relevant on this subject.
So
Yeah.
I want to stay relevant on this subject.
So
We can talk about this,
even if AG wants you part of my collection.
bro. I'm telling you, like,
Definitely a
Let
woman
me-
on this joint, yo.
let me keep it
Yeah, you're a
relevant
woman
on
on
this topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it relevant. Keep it
Let me
relevant.
keep,
Bring us back. Bring us back.
on
We'll
it.
listen.
Hey,
We'll
look,
listen.
next week. Hey, look, next week, right? You know
Yes,
what I'm
we
saying?
going into that.
We
Yeah.
into
We're
that.
going into that.
Yeah.
So
for
next,
sure.
the next week episode,
I got some
We coming
shit.
right back with it.
Yeah.
We coming right back with it. We might scramble some stuff around, but hey, finesseyofeelings.com. Check us out.
Yep. Where your feelings will get finesse.
Exactly.
Yes. So when we're talking about this Nassau stuff
Okay.
with
Back to it.
with the sex offender registry, this is an organization that is trying to eliminate the sex offender registry.
Bullshit.
And this
I can't
is
agree
an organization that is across all fucking 50 states.
But then let's go back. Let's go back to what we were saying. What we was talking about earlier, right?
Let me tell you about their mission statement.
Hold on. Before you
Okay,
before you
okay.
go back, cause
Go ahead.
you're gonna go right into that. Right, it's gonna lead you right into that. So we was talking about how at 14, can you get your shit expunged, right?
Yes.
So as a sex offender, like they trying to get rid of it, right? So boom, go ahead and put the statement out.
While Nassau believes that offenders should be held accountable in a court of law, it criticizes current sex offender registry. Laws in the United States, Nassau asserts that the sex offender laws are not based on scientific evidence. And I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause on that. What do you mean?
How?
They use DNA.
What do you mean?
But then,
What do you mean? What do you
then-
mean scientific evidence?
Because
So you're telling
if
me-
I don't see no specimen in there, if I ain't not it,
No.
and it's been like 5-10 years.
No, I'm gonna take it a different way than that.
Okay.
So you're saying scientific evidence. So you're
But that's
telling
scientific,
me,
ain't it?
But
hold on. How long does this? How long?
I'm looking at the mental. That's That's what I'm trying.
How could you scientifically prove mentally that I'm fucked up?
Oh!
How can you prove that?
Bam!
How can you prove
Yes!
that?
Yes! Yes!
Hold on.
So, let me finish.
Scientifically, how can you do that?
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish. But y'all seeing what the fuck I'm saying? Okay. So, NASA encourages the development and fearlessness groups, which are dynamic, self-sustaining support groups. NASA is published. NASA also has a number of online resources such as NASA in Action.
See, y'all killing me. When you said that online shit,
Bro,
you done lost me, bro.
They have these motherfuckers in every single state. Like, there's fucking committees, there's support groups and shit like this.
But you lost me. Because at the end of the day, we talking about some stuff, right?
Nigga, you raped the bitch, you raped the bitch.
Is that
own up to it, bro?
Additionally,
and
NASA is not a legal organization and is unable to provide legal advice or help the individual legal cases or issues.
So what the fuck are you here for?
They hear, bro.
If you get your shit,
if you
I
look,
don't mean to laugh, but damn.
but yo, if you look into their organization, they pretty much like their mission statement is all sex offenders should not be on the registry.
It's bullshit.
So you should not be able to look up your neighborhood
in my area.
Yeah, you should not be able to look up in your neighborhood and find them.
Murderers need to fucking register. All you motherfuckers.
And this goes back into. Thank you, Chris.
All you motherfuckers.
Thank you.
All you motherfuckers need to register. Goddamn it! I need to know what the fuck I'm getting
That
myself
goes into what we were talking about.
You motherfuckers is crazy.
I mean, hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
I need to know how many motherfuckers out here got a gun.
If a sex
I need to know how many motherfuckers out here committing murder.
Hold on. Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Hold that.
Yeah, I do.
Hold on.
Because they don't need to know if I got a gun in here or not.
They don't know. They don't need to know if I'm strapped or not.
They don't.
Okay.
Because if they walk in the house, that's on you, bro.
All right.
To your own discretion.
So
I take that one out.
I'm gonna need you to
I take that one
pull
out.
that bitch out.
We can pull that one out.
I'm gonna pull that shit out. All right, real back in.
But I do need to know if you motherfuckers out here committing murders, robberies, sex offend, like all that shit.
All that shit.
I need to know.
Yeah.
The fuck is you on?
Yes.
The fuck is wrong with you people? You people. Yeah, I said it.
You people.
The fuck? Fuck all y'all. Shit.
Yo.
What the fuck wrong with y'all? Nah,
God
it ain't fuck all y'all. But it's more of a situation of motherfuckers need to know. Motherfuckers need to know what they really getting themselves into.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but it's like, even when it comes to that, like sometimes, but that goes back to the earlier joint you talked about as far as statute of limitations. If you're young and you progressed, or if you still on the same.
And that's another thing too. Like, you should list when this fucking crime was committed. Like, if it was committed yesterday.
Okay. But then I'm
a little worried about it.
Like
but if this shit was committed like 20 years ago,
say when it comes to certain crimes, like even like, yo, in a sense, if you committed a crime, a sex offender, if you're a sex offender, how long should that stay on your record? Is that a life punishment?
I mean, it comes down to what it is, because like we were saying, there are certain things that get you put on the sex offender registry that
the same way that there's different levels of like murder, like you got first degree, second degree, third degree. There should be levels of that fucking sex offense.
I mean, but
again, I pissed in public. I mean, fuck.
Hey, what they say?
Because but look, if you piss in public,
but if I did this shit around some kids,
but you a sex offender, then
you need fucking top degree. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? You weirdo.
I had to piss. I couldn't hold it. My bladder was
pissing around kids.
Again, I'm talking as an ignorant person. I had to piss, bro.
Yeah,
my bladder was.
And you a grown ass man.
I ain't had nowhere else to go.
You knew for a fact you had to pee.
The school ain't allowed me to go in because the school is locked. I can't go in.
No, you can't go in.
Majority of the
But
time.
I got to pee, bro.
But
There
majority
ain't no
of the
butter
time,
johns. There ain't no nothing. I got to pee, bro.
You can move that ass the same way you moved in there to try to. The time it took you to go in there to go see if they'll let you in.
But say if
you
I'm in the
could've walked
middle of
somewhere else.
bumfuck nowhere.
You need to walk your ass bumfuck the fuck down the street and go piss.
But say if it ain't nothing down the street. No, I'm just talking English.
the further
I'm
away
talking
you are,
English.
the better. That's the whole point.
Cause my bladder, look,
Yes.
as an army vet, my bladder can't take half this shit. So like me, I just keep bottles in my damn.
But as a
shit.
grown fucking man, you understand if I drink something and I know
man,
that my bladder ain't the best.
My bladder
I'm
don't
gonna
work
go.
like that.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, and then 10 minutes down the road, I'm gonna make sure I'm parked by a school.
It's probably like a minute.
It's different. It's different. It's different.
Fuck no. Make sure I'm parked by this school right here, so I can go take a piss. No, nigga.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
minute.
If
And right now,
yes.
I've been having to pee the whole podcast.
I mean, I gotta piss myself. So yes, I agree.
Old
But-
ass motherfuckers.
But what I'm saying is, like, yes, if you decide to go ahead and piss at the fucking school,
That's a problem.
got you.
That's a problem.
All right,
That's
that's a
definitely a
problem.
It's a fucking problem.
But if I pull my car over after I've been driving
That's
for
different.
fucking hours, but they get held the same way.
Which is bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's what I'm.
Yeah,
That's what we're
bullshit.
getting
That's
at.
bullshit.
That's what
That's
we're getting at.
bullshit.
Like
That's
I
bullshit.
pull off the highway and I go in the fucking woods and I take a piss, and next thing you know, 5-0 roll up on me talking about. "Whoop, whoop."
What you doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, why you got your tallywhacker out right now?
I take a
Because,
piss,
sir,
bitch.
I had to piss. Like, I couldn't hold it. Oh, well, this is going to be indecent exposure, and
Who did I expose?
we're going to put you on the sex offender list now.
You
See,
exposed
but you know
the
what?
building of the school that
But
was
you know
across
what?
the street.
You know what? There's a way around that. Sir, what you doing back there? Oh, looking in the woods.
We're not
Prove I just pissed over here.
we're
Prove it.
working the
can
fucking
smell the
audible.
aroma in the
We're
air.
not working the audible right now.
It's
I'm
a-
just saying.
We're not working the audible. We're not
You
working
go
the
search for that
Omaha.
piss, and I'm gonna catch
We're
my
not
ass.
working the Omaha.
It's the aroma
talk-
in the air, bro.
We're talking about this situation.
y'all
We're
make
not
me have
talking
to take
about the
a piss.
Omaha. If y'all don't know about the motherfucking Omaha or the Audible, need to check out our motherfucking previous podcast. Because I teach you about that shit.
Omaha.
Let's go.
Tuck it in, bro. Tuck it
I'm
in.
on the Omaha to this pisser. Y'all got me having to take a fucking piss. God damn.
Gatorade.
Where we at? Water sucks. Water really sucks.
Does it make you piss?
Hey, man. Finesse your feeling.com, damn it.
Yo,
Sure.
feelings getting finessed.
So,
what?
okay. So, we want to wrap this up?
I think it's a good point.
Where,
I think
where we at,
yeah.
Lamar? Where we at?
Where we at timeline?
Yeah, where we at?
You got 7 minutes.
Oh, we got 7 minutes.
I mean, all right, we can do the outtake right now.
We could do that. Take, you know.
No, we can close. We can close.
All
We
right,
can
so
close.
So,
We
in
close it.
conclusion, in
It
conclusion,
Go ahead,
stands
Chris.
for,
You know.
10 minutes.
in conclusion, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta pull over and take a piss, don't say you went out there and took a piss. Say you was, you know what I'm saying, scavenging, looking for something. You dropped something the other day.
You was gathering dirt samples.
You feel me? You gotta make sure, you know, the leaves are falling in the right degree and at the right time that they supposed to fall. And if you're 14, don't commit no murders.
I'm just saying when
be careful.
it comes to these kids, like what's the fucking threshold? Like we need to figure that shit out. Like as people,
But hold up.
not as
But as
anything else, but
That's
as
all
people.
homegrown.
But here's the thing, as people, right? And even okay, let's talk about homegrown a little bit, right?
Okay,
As a people,
Homegrown what?
talking about homegrown
let's just talk
motherfuckers.
homegrown.
Oh,
so look,
oh my bad. See, my mind.
yeah, you went somewhere
Not-
else.
Way left.
Let's
My
come
bad.
back. Let's come back.
I'm back. Okay.
So look, when we talking
Not
about
on the hub.
yeah, not on that.
Not on the hub.
But like, yo, if you got youngins, right? The thing, and here's the thing: when I look about with the youngins in this generation, right? Like from like you could go by 10 years apart, right? If you had a certain knowledge base, you gonna feel invincible. You not gonna listen to a motherfucker that be like, yo, let me give you the game on such and such.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna listen to you.
Oh.
That's where the OGs is kind of getting disappeared at. Like, bro, I could be an OG to somebody, but yo, if like some people ain't gonna listen to me, and it's not my fault. Like, yo, and everybody knows me as like, yo, I'm willing to give you whatever information you need. Whatever you need.
Long story short, OGs, I'm gonna need y'all to apply more pressure.
Yo.
Damn the pressure.
You talk.
Because like, yo, at the end of the day, I could put pressure on you. I could put my damn foot, like I could be like, motherfucker, I told you to do this. If you as a youngin, like unless I put like nowadays, even putting a gun in your face ain't shit.
We can talk about
Think about that.
civilization.
Think about that. Like take a deep thought on that. I could put a gun to a youngin face and be like, motherfucker, I told you to go in the fucking house. They gonna probably look at me and be like,
yo, bitch, you ain't gonna do shit.
yeah, you ain't gonna do shit.
I bet you ain't gonna pull it.
Exactly. That's back in our day,
250.
back in our day, if an old head came up to me on some shit like that, I'm scared.
I'm throwing out 250.
Especially if that person, like, yo, I still remember all the homies and the old heads that put fear in my heart. They were just like, and I still look at them like, yo, I respect you.
That's why I'm throwing out 250.
So when we talking about the difference, and then it's like sometimes it's the information that them kids get, or the
way you present it.
Even that. Cause it's like, even if I went at like, yo, some of these motherfuckers, they just willy nilly, like they just like, yo, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like even when it come to like the nieces and nephews, like you could give the information to your closest people.
Most civilizations only last 250 years.
Boy, I seen something today about that. Damn.
That's why I'm saying 250. Motherfucker, y'all better follow us. Y'all better be on this shit. Cause this next one, I'm about to fucking drop this shit.
Ooh. This
Whatever.
right here is a knowledge
250.
dropper.
250. And I ain't talking about 50 Cent. I'm talking about
This right
250.
here is a knowledge dropper.
Hey.
Oh.
Cause I can't tell everybody right now. Cause Microsoft
Let's go.
straight up
Damn.
blocking me.
Hold on, I got some shout outs.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let's go with this
Shout
shout out.
outs. Hold on, let me find them.
Hashtag episode 1. Hashtag the real. What's that motherfucker? For you page. Hashtag. Hashtag all them motherfuckers.
I just got a couple people. First person I want to shout out is Uptown Ryello. Go on Facebook, Uptown Ryelo. Next person I want to shout out is a local artist right here from Portsmouth, Virginia. Her name is Kayleen Scott. Go on Apple Music. Beautiful singer. She does her thing. Next person I want to shout out is my brother Anthony Bright. He's a local barber out here, out in Churchton off Western Branch Boulevard. Check him out. You need a cut.
I mean,
Go get right.
He gonna hit me up in my next fade?
Hey, bruh.
Hey,
I mean, I need a fade.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I need me a fade.
Bruh.
And since we shouting people
But
out,
what I'm saying is,
shout out to my barber.
I'm gonna take this hat
cutting
off.
room in. Hey, look, y'all go to Victory Crossing and get your cuts.
I need me a fade.
Shout out to the local artists, you know what I'm saying? Ken Dior, you know what it is. Hey, look, go on Apple Music, Ken Dior, check him out. Hey, look, check out my homeboy Ted. Hey, look, his album is doing the thing. You heard me. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? Check out Duck. Check out Neo. Check all of them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
For real.
let's go. Let's get these
Finesse
local. Let's get these local artists in this motherfucker.
Finesse your
matter of
feelings.
fact,
Hold on.
let's get them here.
I got two more people. And I'm done. Aree space EL. She has a beautiful voice. I seen her singing the other day and it blew, just mind blown. Last person, his name is Ty Pill. Very good brother of mine. He owns a business that he actually created himself. It's called Jumping Junkies. If you ever need a bounce house, call him up. He'll come hand deliver it, set it up, no touch. You ain't got to do nothing but jump.
Oh, you talking about like the same shit that we doing? That finesse your feelings?
You know
like
it.
we
started
this
shit.
that local business.
Ooh.
This that
Damn.
what we created.
Hey.
Yes.
Ooh.
FinesseYourFeelings.com. Let's
and,
go.
And shout out to the out of towners. Like, yo, I just went on the late night vibes with my homegirl E. Check out that podcast. Also check out my homeboy podcast, Uncharted Minds on YouTube. All of them, check them out. They got some dope information. Again, we all about everybody doing their thing. So
Spread love.
Spread the love. Spread the love.
We trying to build up everybody. We ain't trying to just build up ourselves. We trying to build up everybody within our community.
Yes, sir.
Every single person that is in here within that 757. Hey, promote that. Let's go.
Biz Riz on YouTube. Check him out. The Game of Jank. You know he be editing the videos. Y'all check him out, bruh. Yes, sir.
Let's go. That Finesse Your Feelings.
Finesse Your Feelings podcast.
LLC.
Yes, sir. Hey, we on TikTok, Instagram, all of
YouTube, also shout out to Kiko Beans.
Spotify. We on all them platforms.
Kiko Beans, local artist, heavy music. Check him out. Kiko Beans.
Yes, sir.
Go to that website and you can find all the platforms that we on.
Yes, sir. Finesse Your
We ain't shy nowhere.
Finesse Your Feelings where?
Where your feelings will get finessed.
Blur. Yes, sir. Hey, Lamar, you got to cut it off because I can't do it, bro. All right,
Lamar. So, talking about this potential January 7th podcast where we're going live.